Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Smarketing CONNECT podcast. Today, I have a very special guest with us, Kevin Willett over at New England B2B Networking. He's actually been on our platform for quite a while, and it took me like, a year to get you on with us here, Kevin?
Pretty much.
Without going too much into detail, I'll let Kevin do that for himself. So, Kevin, in a few sentences, why don't you give us a little indication as to who you are and what you do?
Great. Thanks for the opportunity, Tom. So my name is Kevin Willett. I'm the CEO of the New England B2B Networking Group. Right now, I host online video speed networking events. So our format is 10 people, no overlap of professions. You'll have a 6-minute one-on-one Zoom call with each person. When the 6 minutes is up, you'll go into the next room. Tom, what we found is 6 minutes is just enough time to determine if you have any chemistry with the person. Super efficient, over in out 1 hour. It's going really great.
That's amazing. And couldn't be better timing at this point, right?
Well, we were joking before the show, Tom, because I really originally wanted to do this in 2018. I saw it clear as day because it's just not always an efficient use of your time to go to networking events, because if it's a 1 hour lunch event, it takes 2 hours. And then I would joke, I would meet people and I'm like, Tom, I'm sure you're amazing, but you're geographically undesirable to me. You're nowhere near where I host events. So that's always been my joke. I need to eliminate time and geography. Yeah. Video speed networking does that for me. If you can be anywhere in the world, if you're a marketing guy, Tom, and you can connect with us. So
absolutely,
that really has changed the game for me.
So you hit on this a little bit already with this question, if they have to be geographically located, or what type of businesses do you typically want involved in your B2B networking? Are they small companies, big companies, individual people? How does that look?
It's a little bit of both, honestly. We're really trying to focus on business to business, meaning you have to sell your goods or services to other businesses, not to individuals. It's not a B2C format. And so, like I said, we have anywhere from a sole proprietor to maybe 10 employees to people who may work in larger companies in a sales role. It starts off basically with a lot of financial people, then lawyers, then marketing people, business coaches. It really works well for people who are not geography dependent. So if you need to have your business owners live in Drake like I do, it's probably not for you. If you can service people, preferably across the state, across the country, great fit for you. And that's what's been happening, Tom. We've been drawing people from outside the area, marketing people, business coaches. They're looking at our format saying, hey, it's a 1 hour commitment. You don't have to come every time, Tom. It doesn't work if you come every time. The 10 people change every time. So there's no commitment. I literally send you a list. Here's the 8 to 10 events I'm doing. And as we mentioned, we're selling out a month ahead of time. So it's kind of funny, like, let me think about it. You can, Tom, but you're not getting a seat while you're thinking, because I'm going to sell it to somebody else. And that's what's been happening, which is a great, as from a sales standpoint, it's been great, that, hey, everything comes down to that sense of urgency. If you don't do something, you're not going to get a ticket. It's amazing how quickly people are like, all right, I'll commit and stuff. So, but, companies of all sizes, but typically most, sole proprietors up to maybe 10 employees.
Very cool. So in this case, let's say you are advising to one of your members of your networking group as to small business tools that everybody has a must-have small business tool. So in your opinion, what tool do you think is, and I think I know where you're going with this, but I'll let you answer it anyway.
Video technology, Tom. It's funny, Tom, because again, when this first happened, I'm like, hey, we're going online. And I had friends go, good luck. Yeah. Let me know when you start hosting in person again. And really funny, one guy in particular was like, no. And he came, and at the end, he's like, I'm like, why you have that weird look on your face? He's like, good news, bad news. I'm like, what is it? Good news is, you were right. Video technology is the way to go. Again, because in a typical event with 10 people, Tom, you may not speak to everyone in the room. You get caught up in a conversation for 30 minutes with somebody, and you're like, oh, I didn't speak to those 4 people. This format, 6 minutes, one-on-one on Zoom with each person, guarantees that. And again, 6 minutes is just long enough to know if there's chemistry there. It doesn't drag on where, we've all been to an event, you start talking to somebody, there's nothing there, and you're like, all right, I got to move on and stuff. So it's video technology. Because what's really weird for me is I think, I talk about this with students, that Zoom has changed the game. Because if you want to talk to somebody, hey, Tom, can we have 15 minutes on Zoom to see if we have any chemistry? I'm willing to do that. hey, Tom, can you drive 30 minutes from your office to meet me to see if we have, that's an hour plus whatever amount of time we talk.
Right.
So I think, people disagree with me. I'm like, Zoom has changed the game, or whatever video platform you want to use, because it eliminates that geography, that need to drive. So I could be more productive and also be willing to, help a student, help a job seeker. Hey, I can give you 15 minutes to give you advice. So video technology every day long.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So in this case, I don't know if you ever flip the script and actually are an advisor to small business owners looking for help or advice in hiring a sales and marketing professional or somebody like that. But or if you ever do your individual consulting on your own, really is where this question goes, is like, so do people actually bring you in to help them solve a particular challenge, or is it simply networking in general?
It starts at networking, and it ends up trickling to other things of just like, hey, have you yourself or any of your clients face these types of challenges? So, we often talk about that, the importance of building content, where a lot of people, we've been trained that you need to have a Facebook page, you need to be on Instagram. True, you need all that, but you need to be active. Yeah. And I joke, LinkedIn is like the mystery to everybody. People just like, oh, they said to be on LinkedIn, I'm on, but like nothing's happening. It's like, well, are you interacting with people on LinkedIn? Are you putting any content up? No. Well, again, just because you have a page there doesn't mean anything. So, we work with people saying, okay, here's some content to put up. So that's one of the things we'll do through our membership in the networking group, is a lot of people join just for that, say, hey, can you blog about us? Hey, can you introduce us to people? Because that's where we try to go in a little bit of different direction with our membership model as part of New England B2B, is introduce people who I think would have chemistry. I just signed a new client. He is in supplemental benefits. So what I did is I went through the membership base and said, hey, here's all the people who are doing something similar. You should have it. I think you have chemistry, and then just let you go off. So that's what makes us a little bit different. It's more of that hand-holding, being that matchmaker. Because probably 40% of my clients never come to events. Their lunch events are like, Kev, I love you immensely, but just lunch isn't going to work for me. I'm not going to stop in the middle of my day to come to the event. So sales and marketing is the number one reason people are reaching out, saying, hey, I need more clients. I need more referral partners. That's pretty much why they reached me.
Gotcha. So this question is specifically geared towards sales and marketing that is not you. So you have a client that's going to bring in another consultant, sales and marketing consultant. What kind of advice do you give them prior to meeting with those sales and marketing people? What do you tell them to look for?
Well, what I find is it believable? Where, we all see those posts, hey, sign up with me and I'll have you on page 1 of Google before dinner tonight. It's 4 o'clock. It's probably 4:30 now. It just, also, do they have experience in what you need them to do? Because I have so many friends in marketing that have different skill sets.
Yes.
If someone has experience in Facebook ads, before you hire them, have they worked with someone in your industry? Well, often, they worked with this person and had these results. So use me as an example, Tom. I host networking events. They cost $20. Well, it's going to hit my budget. I can't spend $50 to get someone to give $20. Now, if you're a business coach and you're selling your services for $5,000 a month, it's a little bit of a different thing, where our people reach out saying, hey, we can get you people to come to the events. It costs will probably be about $30 per person. I make 20, Tom. So I'm going to lose $10 per transaction. So I'm always like, hey, have they done it before? Have they worked with people in the industry? Can you reach out to their existing clients? Talk about it. Because sometimes, and just be realistic about your expectations. In defense of my marketing people, sometimes people just have unrealistic expectations. They reach out to you saying, hey, we want you to build a website. And, they wanted to, they expect they're going to get 30 new clients a day off the website.
Right.
So it just, for both sides, it's having that talk to say, what is realistic here? And, do they have the background to do it? So it's not like, well, you don't want your marketing person watching YouTube videos of how to do Facebook ads, because you can do that yourself. So
yeah, no kidding. All right, so this is the fun question of the series, which is like, I love to hear about the way people kind of think about this question, and sometimes it gives me a little insight as to their personality. So
Yep.
Kevin, I just ask you simply. I mean, if you could be a superhero, who would it be, and tell us why?
Somewhere between Batman, so I can have the Batmobile, and Superman, so I can fly.
So you can't just pick one.
No, no, I'm not going to just pick one, Tom, because that'd be too simple. But if you told me to pick one, I'd have to go for Superman because flying would be pretty cool. I have to admit, it's save me time, Tom. I'm all about saving time. So, but the Batmobile is pretty appealing too.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. The can't just pick one.
So I want both.
So this is I'm pretty sure this is the last quote unquote question we have, and this is really an opportunity that I love to give people, to give credit, to give kudos to somebody that they know in the sales and marketing world that they think just does a really good job, and that they've worked with them in the past, and they just want to give them a shout out. And then of course I'll tag them in this post, and hopefully they get a kick out of the fact that we're talking about them and they didn't know it. But so who do you have in your world that's a sales and marketing professional that you think this does a really good job?
Yeah, like I said, I just started doing some interaction with Sharon Cassidy. She is a marketing person. That's doing a lot in the social media, helping companies run Facebook ads, promote some content on Instagram. So she would be the person I would choose today.
Now, does she have a company, or is it just her by herself?
Yeah, so she's sole proprietor under her name, Sharon Cassidy. Yep.
Awesome, kudos. Well, Sharon,
Out of Brickell, Mass.
Yeah, I was like, Sharon, if you're watching, we'll tag you in this, and hopefully you get a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
So this is the last slide in our little demo thing here, which is, this is Kevin's forward-facing information that you can find on his website, which obviously is listed there at b2bnetworking.com. And your phone number is listed on your website. So what I didn't do, Kev, anything I saw forward-facing or public-facing, I put on here, but give you an opportunity. Is there any other way that people should reach out?
Yeah, sure. They can just email me at just Kevin@New England B2B Networking. Not a problem.
Kevin at B2B Networking. Cool. And if you remember nothing else, you are watching this on Smarketing CONNECT, and Kevin is one of our partners. And if you can't get him through whatever method you see here, I'll certainly help you track him down, and I'll make sure that you get in contact with him. So Kevin, thank you very much. It was totally my pleasure. I'm really happy that you were able to take the time out of this last year and jumped on with us. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity, Tom. See you soon.
All right, see you next time, everybody. Thank you.